everybody. Yvette LeFlore with Healing with Yvette, and I'm here with Patrice Freeland from Wonderful Land of Oils. And we're here to talk with you a bit about crystals and oils that will support you time to bloom and blossom. The dark days are over. You have done your hibernation and you are bursting forth. And so we have some ideas for crystals and oils that you can use to support you during this time. So Patrice, why don't you start us off with the first oil?
Yes, and blossoming has so many opportunities. So it can mean whatever it wants to mean to you. It can be diving into a new passion. It can be doing things a different way. It can be just continuing really successful action and being consistent in that. So the first piece of blossoming is figuring out what you want to blossom. And an oil blend that is really helpful with that is the Passion Oil Blend. And this is the inspiring blend. It has great stimulating oils in it, like cinnamon that gets the blood flowing, jasmine that helps connect us to our intuition, and clove, which gives us some level of protection and a safe space so that we can be inspired. It gets our blood flowing. It brings us warmth and a little bit of energy that we need to be inspired. It's a great oil to diffuse in times where you're kind of stuck in a rut. You want to do something a little different. You're not really sure what. Just diffuse passion and then just start writing about things that make you happy. And then you'll notice that you start to get some direction with that. It's also very inspiring to intimate physical connection. So that is another part of blossoming is your relationship to others. And if that is a romantic, intimate relationship, then this is a great one to diffuse during those beautiful moments. It is filled with some warm oil. So this is one that if you're going to use it topically, you'll definitely want to dilute with a carrier oil or lotion. But it's a great one for like a nice back massage or rolling on the wrist or on the chest so that you have that inspiration and spice as you move throughout your day.
Nice. One of the things that stuck out for me when you were talking about passion, the oil passion, is it has clove in it, and clove is very good for the throat chakra. So this would also help you when you're speaking what it is that you want to blossom and how you want to move forward. So citrine is a solar plexus crystal, and that is about your power center and how you relate to the world and how the world relates to you. So it is a really wonderful crystal for you to utilize to support yourself when you are moving forward, to motivate you, to help with the moving forward. And it's also known as a business crystal. So if part of what you're blossoming in is your business, citrine is perfect for your desktop, because what it allows you to do is have that support in your workspace to help your business grow and flourish. Now, when I talked about it being beneficial to support you on supporting your endeavors, so Patrice was talking about passion, I'm talking about endeavors. They go together perfectly. So a little passion oil with some citrine will do you wonders. It will also increase your productivity. So when you're blossoming and you're moving forward, productivity is also often part of that. Citrine is going to do it. It's known as the stone of success. So may you blossom forward into success. What's our next oil, Patrice?
Yes, and our next oil is a component of passion that I mentioned, and it is ginger. And we are used to ginger. We know that it's warming. We know that it's spicy. We know that it's very good for digestion. But emotionally, it is very good for helping us feel empowered and strong so that we know that even if we're trying something new, we're going to get there. We are empowered to make the decisions that are good for us, to take chances, to learn, and to move forward. The other aspect of being empowered is letting go of mindsets where we might feel a little victimized, where we might have a tendency to blame, because we're not going to blossom if we've given our power away to someone else through blame and victimization. So it just gives us the note to let that go and own what we need to own and move forward. So it's really good for that transition from mindset into action.
When you talk about blaming and being victim, malachite is a really good crystal for releasing that, because it's about releasing old patterns. And sometimes in order to move forward, in fact, almost all times in order to move forward, you need to release what no longer serves you, the patterns that no longer work, because it's like the sloughing off of the things that no longer serve you so that you can move forward. And malachite is the crystal that's going to help you do that. Now you can get this is a rougher cut of malachite. You can also get the smooth malachite. This also helps with, promotes the transformation, the moving forward, which is when we're talking about blossoming, what we're talking about, and helps with new opportunities. So when you are going in job search, when you're creating your business and you're moving forward with that new opportunity, utilize malachite as your supportive crystal. Whether you're wearing it as jewelry, you're putting it in your pocket or your bracket, or you're putting it in your workspace. And I just heard putting it in your car when you're going to that interview. It's a really good one to support you with moving forward with those new opportunities. And like I said, beautiful for helping you release those old patterns, because you can move forward all you want, but if you have old patterns into place, they've got these tentacles that will pull you back. And you want to release those energetic tentacles so that you can truly move forward and blossom wherever you want to go. And what is our final oil?
Our final oil is green mandarin, and this is the oil of opportunity. So when we are blossoming, as we've mentioned, anything is possible. It's just up to us to decide. So it helps bring us back into that mindset that we had as a child before any of these societal rules or self-doubt came in, where we can be whatever we want. It helps us get back to that innocence, to that clear mental slate, and determine what it actually is that we want right now and know that we can change that at any moment. It's very brightening. Physically, it's very supportive to the immune and digestive systems. And how that relates to your emotions is that when our body is physically strong and it is warding off invaders, then we are able to connect to our inner voice in our authentic selves much more clearly. When our digestion is good, when we're able to take nourishment from all the good things that happen in our life and have that support us. And when we get some toxic things that don't make us feel too well, we can still digest it, process it, eliminate it, and then move on. This is a beautiful oil that has that supplement fact on the back that lets us know that this is safe for ingestion. That's something you only want to do with doTERRA essential oils because they are pure essential oil. But 2 drops of this in a little water or tea in the morning is a great way to just cleanse physically and emotionally to start the day on a really bright foot and let the day unfold.
Can you do me a favor? Can you hold up the front of that bottle again?
Sure.
So serpentine is the last crystal that I chose. When you held that up, that was why I was laughing. I was like, oh, look at us matching. So serpentine, this is green serpentine. This helps with emotional balance. And so again, in order to move forward, having yourself balanced emotionally is very beneficial. When we think about the new endeavors and moving forward and springing forth, oftentimes it comes with communicating with others about what you're doing, what are your new plans. And serpentine is a crystal that helps with communication. So it's one that's going to benefit you when you want to share what your new ideas are, what you're moving forward with. And it will also help with your feelings of being in control. So when new things are happening, there's that spiraling of energy, and it's often can feel as though, oh my gosh, I need to rein it back in, but I don't want to rein it back in because I want to move forward. And serpentine is going to help you with the balance of moving forward, but still feeling like, hey, I got this. It's all okay. Things are good. I can do this. So serpentine is another great crystal to add to your collection. Listen, I'm going to tell you every crystal is a good crystal to add to your collection. You can see that we both feel that every oil is a good oil for your collection, because just never know what you're going to need on a given journey. Anything else to add about blossoming and moving forward, Patrice? You've got a new name now. This didn't help me
I'll
with.
take it. It's all good. It's all good. Um, I would say that blossoming is a time of just expansion and excitement and openness, and it's a time for surrender. So when you are just open to experience and letting it flow where it takes you, then you are going to blossom into things you could not ever imagine. So yes, dive into that and use these beautiful oils and crystals to help you along the journey.
And know that what we've shared with you is just a smidgen of selection of crystals and oils that you can use for this journey. So feel free to contact us, reach out, or take a look at our Facebook pages and all of the ways you can find us to see more information about how you can be supported by the crystals and oils. Thanks, everybody.